Hey crypto friends, for those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar. Today we are going to be taking a look at the total 3 altcoin market cap charts and we're going to see where it might be headed, and we will cover both bullish and bearish scenarios as well, just to simply cover all of the possibilities. Now, for those of you who love trading and would like to try out the same crypto exchange that I use on a daily basis, feel free to go ahead and check out the Bluefin exchange with the link in the video description down below this video. Now, the big reason why I love using this exchange is because 1, they have no restrictions, and 2, they allow anybody from anywhere to be able to sign up and trade crypto futures. So if you're from the US and you want to trade crypto futures, you can do it right here on the Bluefin exchange. This is actually where I trade my crypto futures as well. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and take a look at some altcoin stuff. So as you guys can clearly see here, first of all, I want to show you this is pretty much every single altcoin sector is completely down right now as far as performance is concerned. We've got AI all the way back here at negative 41%, which doesn't surprise me because AI was a very, very big popular sector recently. And as we all know, usually when something is popular for a while, eventually it eventually breaks down and ends up having, every peak always ends up creating a valley. And that's exactly what it's doing right now. The whole AI sector is starting to create its valley. And coming up here, right here, we've got utilities and services types of altcoins that are starting to gain a little more momentum as well. All right. So overall here, let's go ahead and take a look at the chart and see what we got going on here. So on the daily chart for the total 3 overall altcoin market cap, we can clearly see we are hovering right around this $585 billion range, which is actually a pretty decent support area that we've got going on right here. And it's pretty nice to see, to be brutally honest with you. But we are literally riding this 200 EMA right here, as you guys can clearly see. Now, the other thing that I want to point out here is today's current candle actually hit the moving average up here, but it did not go any higher than the moving average, which kind of sucks because we all want to see altcoins start taking off. But we will not start to gain momentum until we can start to get past this 200 EMA and close above it and start creating higher and higher lows above it. All right. Now, what I personally want to see in a bullish scenario for the overall crypto altcoin market cap is I want to see us eventually get up to this level up here at 720 billion. And the reason why is because this is kind of the big double top peak that we had before we ended up breaking big time to the downside even further. All right. So this is kind of a good level for me personally to start to feel comfortable in knowing that we will eventually start rising upwards more and more to the upside, and having enough momentum to be able to breach this $790 billion level in order to continue to breach this, to be able to continue even higher and higher than that. All right. Now, in a bearish scenario, if something were to end up happening, or if we end up getting some bullshit, bad news or something like that, we've got strong support down here that we created the other day, right down here at right around 510 billion. But below that, we have very much stronger support that was created a long time ago, pretty much at the start of this big gigantic wave that we had earlier this year, and we've got very strong support down here at right around the $470 billion area as well. So it would be nice to be able to have some sort of decent strong bounce off of one of these levels, but obviously only time is going to tell. And the other thing we want to be looking at here is the RSI as well. Currently the RSI is technically still oversold. As you guys can clearly see, we are not quite at the neutral territory level. We're almost there, but not quite there. And as you guys can clearly see, it is currently moving upwards, and the moving average is currently below it as well. That tells us that momentum in altcoins is it's kind of a little bit picking up, but it's not like anything worth talking to mom about or anything like that. So don't start freaking out or getting excited about it or anything quite yet. But overall here, what we really want to see is we want to start seeing higher and higher lows being created above the 200 EMA, and we want to start seeing some movement to start going upwards towards this $720 billion area. So guys, before I go ahead and wrap up this video, if you guys enjoyed this one and you feel like you got some decent value out of it, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit the like button below the video as well, and leave me a comment below on your personal thoughts on where you think the price is going to go in the short to mid-term with altcoins. And hey guys, for those of you guys who stuck around and watched this entire video throughout the whole thing, thank you guys very much. I appreciate all of you, and I hope to see you all in my future videos as well.